I have a very important guest today. Before I introduce my man that's the head of global affairs, I have a representative here from the Obama camp to deliver a personal message to show y'all that he really cares. He's here today to deliver a personal message. Right. So before I get into the presentations of my other man, Rashad Drakeford, where you at, Rashad? Come on up here, represent Obama, and say a few words. All right, be Escalade up here. All right. My man, this is the man that put together all the the colleges. He went all over the country for Obama with all the black colleges and arranged all the youth and helped make that happen. And so he's here today. He's here today to let y'all know that he cares and to deliver a message from maybe the next president of the United States. I'll let you grab the mic.
How you doing, everybody? How you doing? I'll be very brief. My father, he's from Tilden Projects down here in Brownsville, so I got a little connections here. The senator, he sent his best wishes, and he might have been here, but of course, I don't know if you heard, but today he picked Joe Biden to be his vice presidential nominee, so he had to be in Illinois for that, and of course the convention starts on Monday. But I'll just be very brief, and I think Mr. Fisher hit the nail on the head. It's no longer about the older people, it's about these young people that are here today. If you look, I'll be very brief, but if you look at the civil rights movement, if you look at the people that gave their lives, that sat in that couch, that did the freedom, those were young people that led that movement. It were students that led that movement. And so I say that today because, you know, when I joined the Obama camp in May of '07, most people here probably didn't know who he was. He didn't have a big name, he didn't have a lot of recognition, but he understood that to make change happens not from the top down, it's from the bottom up. So when every single person takes a responsibility, when everybody stands up and does their own part, change can happen. So when we talk about voting is important. We need to make sure that every single person in public housing is represented. But then after you leave that voting booth, your job is not over. You can't just say, I voted, so my job is done. You have to go back in your community. You need to mentor these kids. After school, these kids don't need to be babysitted by the TVs and the video games. They need to have mentors that to show them that, you know, you don't have to just sling rocks, have a mean jump shot, as Biggie said, to make it out the hood. And so if we can make change really happen in neighborhoods. And thank you very much.
All right, that's directly from the Obama camp. I don't think you understand. You gotta understand when Obama sent someone directly from his camp to talk to you that this is Reginald Bowman. Now, this is Reggie letting y'all know that there's about to be some change. And I know a lot of y'all are sleeping and y'all heard this message before and then nothing happened, but wait and see, because I represent the hip hop community and we don't even play no games. What's wrong with that? Is that cool? Okay, so before I introduce my man, before I introduce my man Uncle Ralph, who's here today to get a special awards, I gotta holler at my man from Global Affairs, because we got the United Nations that's gonna step up to the plate to support what we do. How many young kids in the audience have ever been to the United Nations? Raise your hand. Yeah, to see, that's what I'm saying. We don't even know what's going on a global level, so I'm gonna let my man Armando spit a few words before we bring up the star of the show so we can let y'all know what's going down.
Now we need mentors.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, everybody. Ralph Daniels, Central Housing. Nice to meet everybody. Hip Hop Against Poverty is a campaign that's established to facilitate everybody that embraces hip hop. Hip hop is the largest cultural phenomenon in the world, and all the youth embrace hip hop. Half of the world's population today, over 3 billion people, are under the age of 25, and they embrace hip hop. The largest person that's been in the news for the last 10 days, Michael Phelps, he won 8 gold medals, he broke 7 world records. When they asked him, what do you listen to before you start your race? He said, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, and Biggie. Do you know what that means? That is the greatest Olympian in the history of the Olympics, and he is hip-hop. We are hip-hop. So we're going to take everybody, all the people that embrace hip-hop and people that don't understand it, and teach them and take this to a global scale. Our campaign is going to facilitate a lot of additional campaigns with Alicia Keys, with Oprah Winfrey, with John Legend, a lot of other artists, and we have artists that embrace our cause at the current time. People like Busta Rhymes, people like Red Cafe, people like Akon, people that are very major in the entertainment industry. So our job is to bring the world the new vision of hip-hop and use hip-hop, the art form, the beautiful hip-hop, and help change the world and make a difference. Thank you.